Let's see if it stables. So once again, Moki Bugboa Nibikibi Tetingboa, as we continue to say, I understand what the way forward Nipeke Jadeni, Emma Jade City Tini. Only way forward, if you think about it, lot of joy. Hey, if Jade, because some of you are scared, you're saying, no, I'm paying, but you're gonna die more anyway. Because poverty to born in Nigeria, ó máa kọjá èyí tí Buhari gbélé, tí Tinubu rò pé òun lè wá ṣe. I'm just checking to see that we are back on. The mighty moon low manisi. Okay, I think we are back on. Yeah, I think I'm back on. So let me just put the right up. So one thing we just have to remind you, the way forward is to shut down Nigeria from the southwest. The Igbos or the Biafras are going to be doing sit-at-home. We have not done sit-at-home before. I am not the one to give instructions on what we are going to do. But we will wait for our leaders. And when I say leaders, please don't come and tell me Yonitiri, I beg, Ejo. Our leader is Professor Adebanjo Akintoye. And we also have so many strong people that are working in different platforms. You know, we have them, they're operating from the Yoruba One Voice. And then Wakakiri, you know, the Global Directorate. But don't come here and tell us, no, please leave that nonsense. The way forward is that I don't know what instruction is going to come out for we, the Yorubas. The YouTube is back on now. We were just having a glitch, but it's already up and running again. And it glitched it, so, you know, it's back on. I can say it. So this one will be part 2. Once again, phone time low. We need you to help us, support us, so that I can get a better phone. This is the phone I was actually using for the YouTube, and you can see, even though I was charging it, but because the phone itself is weak, so now I had to just use, you know, my other phone that should not be on this broadcast, but it's okay. So this one will be part 2. So in case Entoba, so I'm going to name this as part 2. So in case somebody that is just joining doesn't understand Nibola Tibere. So once again, one thing is, the way forward is that December 17, we were told to all come out in our millions. But I want to believe in the movement. I want to believe. And that's why, you know, when people say, no, they don't believe in Yoruba nation to go. Some say, Sheri lórí yẹn la máa wà títí tí Jésù àtànábì àti àwọn onílẹ̀ wa tí wọ́n máa fi dé. Lótìtọ́, the spiritual realm aspect of we the Yoruba living in Nigeria is on our side. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Eba repost àwọn account details where I see the new broadcast tó jáde lórí YouTube. The way forward that a lot of you are waiting for. Some people want us to come out and start destroying things. No, it doesn't. It's not going to work like that. Into my work, only by the time we are fully ready to go into these. Okay, let me quickly the sound. The sound. So maybe from your own end, please, maybe you want to all come back out and come back in the sound. The last broadcast ended, but we are now back in the new broadcast. So some of you will probably have to refresh your phone or whatever, because phone time low tele, and I've tried more than 2 times before we got it back again. I mean, only like to refresh our system. I have a lot of devices here, so we are still on. Once again, like I said earlier, we would all have to shut down the southwest from our own end. We have not done sit at home. The Biafra are trying to minimize the collateral damage. From my own perspective and views of how things will operate between the next 15 days, we can only continue to advise Awon Tiwanile that when at the appropriate time we are all called to come out again, we must be prepared to do so. But for the time being, we can only advise people to not to engage in any voting, because the voting is not going to resolve our problem. The problem tanini this particular time, only pé ká ṣe kíni, ká continue the campaign, the awareness. Some say the campaign has slowed down. We are not doing awareness as we were doing before. People are not going out. But because the strategy Tialo, Lagos State, nobody should say it failed, because nothing failed. It is just that the government of the Fulani, where Sanwo-Olu is operating on their behalf, does not want us to, okay, TV actually indicate me more alive ni, any problem. There's still one indicating like I'm live, even though the broadcast is no longer live. So be activated on phone, let's stop it. So you alone indicate Mishima come back. So hopefully the phone comes back on and then I can shut that down. I mean, we probably have about less than an hour left. In Toku to wa lọ́wọ́ wa nísìn, òun ni pé kí gbogbo wa. Ìgbìyànjú tá ti ń bá bọ̀ has been very fantastic, has been great. There has been hiccups, there has been ups and downs. There is no movement lágbàáyé tó wà straightforward. So if anybody was thinking that, ó yẹ kí gbogbo kíní ẹ̀ kó wà straightforward, it will never be. So nobody should expect such. So if anybody thinks that Timba, stop Oshimama disturb. I'm not sure that those now on the Instagram will get the, that's the problem. Tabatin lo phone, third lo phone transmission one. They will always be. Is a Tesla. So, àwọn kan ní but torí any strategy ni yàn ní tìrì ṣe wá tó kó strategy tí wọ́n wá. She doesn't have any strategy. She's just saying almost the same thing that we are saying, and she has just taken advantage by declaring a country that is in illusion. So that is about that. The indigenous people that are asking for their right. Let's see what anything. Mo wà lórí live show, bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ṣe ń pé ó ń disturb me, màá pè ń padà mo wà lórí live program. Okay. The problem tí mo ní ní àti bá ti ń lò, because this is the public line. So whether people, remember what pé mo wà lórí WhatsApp, tó ti rí signal, ẹ mọ̀ kó máa show pé Koiki is on Instagram, then people will start calling, and it's disturbing the Instagram. And I only have, just less phone to operate. So ìyẹn làwọn èèyàn ṣe ń sọ pé ẹ̀yin náà lè fún wọn láyè nígbà tẹ́yin náà ṣe nǹkankan, ẹ má máa sọ pé wọ́n ṣe nǹkankan. Sherry statement yẹn is a very very stupid statement pé a ṣe nǹkankan in 3 years, bàbá kí n tó yóò ṣe nǹkankan, àwọn tó ń darí ètò ṣe nǹkankan. Ẹ rò pé easy kí a máa come out lójoojúmọ́, whether from the media perspective, whether with our engagement that we have done with different international organizations. Some kò ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa sọ fún àwa náà, kò dẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà táwa náà bá gbọ́ la gbọ́dọ̀ sọ síta. The way forward ni pé kí gbogbo wa lọ ní back of our mind pé tí ìjà bá bẹ́lẹ̀, we should be preparing our mind. Ìjà lè bẹ́lẹ̀ láti polling unit torí pé àwọn APC àti PDP àti Labour Party, they want to square it out. But táwa ọba ti dé polling unit, we are going to be safe in our own vicinity. Number 1 here. Number 2, ìjà lè bẹ́lẹ̀ between us and this country called Nigeria. Ìjà lè bẹ́lẹ̀ láàrin àwa àti federal government. Irú ìjà wo ló fẹ́ bẹ́lẹ̀? Ìjà pé Yorùbá fẹ́ lọ, ní lọ. A máa lọ. kò ní lọ ó di ìtàn àjọ ń fà mọ́ra wa lọ́wọ́ ìjà dẹ̀ poríṣiríṣi ṣe ráwọn tó máa ń sọ pé ẹ má yẹ ká jà o ìjà poríṣiríṣi ṣe rí ìjà kan wà ìjà yẹn máa fọ́ọ̀sì ìlú tẹwà yẹn láti rẹ́kọ̀n pẹ̀lú nǹkan tá à ń sọ mo sọ fún yín pé we are relevant in the Nigeria of today ẹ wá ní pé àṣẹ nǹkankan Inspector General of Police ó jáde ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí wa even though we know that in tán sọ yẹn lóòótọ́ ti bá ní enough owó tó bá yẹ pé àti rí foresight pé irú nǹkan báyìí máa wáyé ẹ mọ̀ pé foresight ni tó bá yẹ pé wàláì pé 24 years tẹ́mi ti dé bí èmi náà ti máa dáwó kan síbì kan màá ní bí probably maybe about 60,000 pounds màá dẹ̀ mọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ fi ṣe nísìn but nígbà tá à ní foresight yẹn torí pé gbogbo ala believe in one Nigeria at some point I believe in one Nigeria because in that money yẹn now based on the little information tá a mọ̀ á kọ́ mọ̀ pé ìlú yẹn ò dá okay wọ́n ti kúrò ní Nigeria okay ó ti gbàwé ó yá wálé ṣe lè set up sílé I was almost going to set up in Nigeria I wanted to set up in Nigeria because we were looking at Nigeria as a place that àwọn náà lè rí tiwa ṣe níbẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ àṣógo wa ò sí nínú bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ invest in Nigeria àtàwa invest àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ wà nílé ṣàrógo yẹn ló mọ̀ so part of our way forward òun ni pé ká lọ prepare a máa jà pẹ̀lú government whether we like it or not ìjà wa póríṣiríṣi depending on irú ìjà wo ni wọ́n ń sọ ìjà ó pé oríṣiríṣi ẹ jẹ́ kí n wo bí a YouTube yẹn mo lè stop ẹni bíbá kò sí kan okay I think it's actually at a stop nisin ìjà póríṣiríṣi o gbogbo adela mọ̀ yẹn ìjà kan tá à ń jà látọdún mẹ́ta ṣé àjà débì kan àbá ìtì ìjà débì kan ta ló bìlí pé ìjà là ń jà láti ọdún mẹ́ta àbí a kàn ń ṣe educational awareness what is your own take I don't want to read some of your comments in the last 3 years 21 22 23 ká sọ pé 3 years in the last 3 years of these movement kí lẹ rò pé à ń ṣe pẹ̀lú government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria ṣáà ń bá wọn ṣeré ni until different infiltrators started penetrating and decided that the last stage tó kù yìí ẹ lọ slow wọn down ẹ má kọ́ gbèdé ibi tó fẹ́ gbèdé o kí tó bá gbèdé ibi tó fẹ́ gbèdé wàhálà máa bẹ́lẹ̀ kí lẹ rò pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì fẹ́ lọ fi pa Ìgbòho sínú ilé tá a bá jẹ́ pé à ń bá gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì jà ìjà táwa kàn bá wọn jà has been from the peace aspect bí Baba Akintoye but èmi ò believe in peace view tèmi nìyẹn and I have my right to my views I do not believe in peace with this bloody monster Fulani government it has to be violent but some say Koiki Mama so violent and I toned down a little bit torí pé ọmọ tó ń gbọ́nà lèmi ọmọ tó dẹ̀ kọ́ ọ bí mi dáadáa wọ́n dẹ̀ pampa wa gbogbo wa pátá táwọn tí bàbá wa bí bó ṣe bímọ tó pọ̀ tó ìwọ bí ọmọ mẹ́ta nísìn ó tẹ̀lé tẹ́kì àwọn ẹ̀ tí gbọ́dọ̀ mi yé òwa náà wọ́go nínú Nàìjíríà ṣèbí Nàìjíríà tẹ̀ sì dá nígbà yẹn díẹ̀ kí lẹ rò pé irú àwọn parent kan tó wá bímọ sí UK bí mọ́ sí tèmi torí pé owó wà níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn ní iyì dẹ̀ wà wọ́n fún Nàìjíríà ní iyì ṣé Nàìjíríà ní iyì yẹn mọ́lẹ̀ ní kó tó bá jẹ́ pé ó ní iyì yẹn ni position tó yẹ ká wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Nàìjíríà kọ́ la wà lénìí so that shows pé ògo wa ò lè sí nínú Nàìjíríà mọ́ ìyẹn làwọn kan ṣe rí foresight yẹn some few years ago and I'm not talking about now I'm talking about probably maybe some 30 years ago that even as much as we thought we were enjoying Nigeria then like some of us because I mean I was privileged not everybody only privileged you know I went to private primary school not public school I mean I went to Abeokuta Grammar School but it's a top notch in Abeokuta in Ogun State today Not today, I'm talking about in 1991. And there's record, not like Tinubu that doesn't even have a pedigree. Because any record, nobody knows Tinubu anywhere. He has actually, you can change name. It is allowed. But I would have done so in a legal way to say, please, as of today, I do not want to be known as Olayomi Olakunle anymore. I now want to be known as Gegeolu Omidale Ogundele. But what we are trying to say is, a lot of you are looking for miracles. I mean, I love miracles as well. There's nothing wrong in miracles, because it is part of what we have been embedded with. I mean, I love the White Garment Church because they can give you a message. I love the Islam. They can talk about one message. And we also love our tradition, which is Ifa. Talk about Befa Kalebai, any message. But how have we been able to harness all these things to become productivity for the layman? I'll give an example. Okay, you are a Muslim, you are a Christian. Well, Margaret Thatcher actually destroyed. Somebody wants me to go back into Margaret Thatcher. Maybe that person loves that area. My father was sorry, tradition was Christianity. Margaret Thatcher, I believe from what I mean, I might not be right fully, but from what I was told was because Nigerians support the apartheid, that was why we were removed from getting visa free. No, potentially visa free. Do you know that all you need is just that good Nigerian passport? I'm not joking. You will just buy your ticket, land in UK, welcome, boom, and you go in. No question asked whether you are staying here for 1 week, 2 weeks, because they know that you are going back like the South Korean girls that I met in the 80s. And if you're lucky, you are smart. Well, people will, I won't say people, I mean, my cousin was returned back to Nigeria because he year of Ebi Mosibibai. Because Kosentoma supports one, and it was very, it's not like now that things have become better. We are not much. But you join on long. So Toba Bi Mosibibai, Oma struggle. And Toba Be Tojo Omo. I mean, Nijo not long. Ololomo ye Omo Dotawani. Nina Ninu Letiwa. Because we're a big family. Koiki is a big family. My dad had 19 splitter air condition. Ile baba mi shiwa níbi tó wà Leko tó face títì méjì. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ mọ bàbá wa, and he was not a criminal like Tinubu that doesn't have pedigree and integrity. So Margaret Thatcher removed the visa for Nigeria. So jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé ru àwa ló máa remove the visa fún. Because Nigeria was doing very well. But they removed the visa. Then they asked, I think, Babangida to start it, they changed the policy. And when you allow these criminals to want to be by, Nigeria is being controlled from here. Forget about everything. Governors, they are not the one controlling Nigeria. Nigeria is being controlled from United Kingdom. They might not tell you that, but you are politicians. So what's Koiki telling you? Koiki long o ti pẹ́ sí UK gan. Ẹ sọ fún pé kó lọ wáṣẹ́ o. Like, iṣẹ́ ni mo ń ṣe, I'm a freelance journalist. And I've done 16 good jobs, well-paid jobs in UK. I've taken you through my CV. I'm going to say, oh no, for body. At least, if make life better. Iṣẹ́ wo ni wọ́n ṣe? Òun gbọ́n kadà. Motorcycle is not a means of transportation. It's just for your own personal use. But for lati point A, C, B, you don't use motorbike, okada. Then okada. I was saw the mode of transportation. Now let's come back to those three religions that we're talking about. To ba jẹ́ pé wọ́n harnessed dadani. Leni ojeki every single person that is a Christian have access to 3 square meal in Nigeria today. Ojeki everybody that is a Muslim must have at least 3 square meal. And so how have those things helped us? They have only helped us internally because we believe in it. It is who we are. We cannot take it away from us. And that's why we have never on this platform say that we condemn all these our religious people, but we have told them that, I mean, I see Genesis campaigning and say, wait, Tinubu, all these individuals that are telling you that a political party will come and solve our problem, or we should manage them. We can now see that even Baba Gio Adeboye is making a lot of complaint now and asking God to forgive us. Is because we have disrespected who we are as Yoruba people. We can be Yoruba people and be doing the same religion, and we have a better life. Just as those South Korea, they need 2 weeks ago, precisely in Tottenham, when I visited that area. So today, everybody is looking for one kind of miracle. You see people praying right in front of the screen of a TV. We have now at least it was condemned. It is not allowed. Christian, no, that is you as a Christian, because that is your own religion. Our own religion is our tradition. It is our religion. It is part of who we are. But all that has been kind of become a demonic. As a Muslim, don't get him. Alaja, now. Woli. Hello, Baba confirm. Lori Facebook lano. Emitiri Lori EFCC. Well, I mean, I do follow Linda Keji because they're up to date with a lot of things that is trending as well. A GO pastor ogbe egbo sínú inú epo pupa. Epo pupa yẹn ò ní láti export by that individual. That man should be the one controlling from his own town in wherever in Oke at Ilu Oke, because on now more Oke now only illiterate, but I want to jam Eko where they Tinubu wa gbogbo Eko mo lọ́wọ́. So epo tí man yẹn fi igbó sí. How many people have saw that video? Oh, Lori Linda Keji. Baba confirm JP, the one in Nigeria, not the one in America. I'm talking about the one in Nigeria. Posted it on the timeline. Man, yeah, wọ́n kó in Europe, because there's a market for those things. Thailand, I don't know where he was traveling to. So, do you know that epo pupa yen only more value to crude oil? So why does that man, a man in a white garment church, trying to export something because he's looking for money? Don't get me wrong. Yes, inside 20-liter yellow cake. Don't get me wrong. Look, the crime in this country. Oh my God. Crime don't be ni Louis. Oh, duty Nigeria law. But one abortion contrary. So if anybody is now trying to condemn Christianity because we are Yorubas, no, you are wrong. Don't condemn those. I know some of our media does that. I don't want to mention their names. No, that's nonsense. In 24th century world that we are living now, you do not have the right. No, yes, we have to say that. But Kewama condemn Christianity is wrong. And that's why some people didn't get involved. But all those churches are under threat. I'm not talking about the church representing Yoruba in the north. I am talking about the churches in the southwest are under serious threat. Threat wo ọmọ mélòó ló ń lọ sí school lẹ́ni nínú àwọn churches yẹn. Ọmọ mélòó ló ń oúnjẹ jẹ. Ọmọ mélòó ni ó sick nínú ilé láàárọ̀ yìí tó jẹ́ ọmọ church wòlíì tó dẹ̀ ń oúnjẹ jẹ. Ṣé kò bẹ́tà ká kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà kí church yẹn lè sọ pé tó bá sick gbé lọ sí Randu hospital kó fún ẹni treatment, gbé lọ sí Awolowo General Hospital kó fún ẹni treatment. Wo lè ṣe níbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ pè helicopter kó máa rú lọ sí UCH. Is that not a better life for us? So why are we living in denial? Ẹ lè máa kírun 5 times a day kẹ́ máa bẹ Ọlọ́run lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ lè rógo lò because ògo yẹn ó ti wà diminish nínú Nàìjíríà. But Ọlọ́run máa yọ àwọn kan ní bó kò lè yọ gbogbo wa o. Let me give an example. I don't know how or would only just stage, because everything in life now could be staged. Stage. This is reality. One stage in one part for 3 years. Lori nonsense media, talking pariwo nonsense here, and people have bought into that. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ fún wa pé a ti gba ìlú, èmi dẹ̀ sọ fún wa pé ẹ ti gba ìlú, but nobody wants to come and debate with me. Even Black Lion, ẹni kó wá debate pẹ̀lú mi, anytime, any day, I'm ready for him. Kó wá debate pé òun ti gba ìlú on behalf of Yoruba people through Mrs. Modupe Onitiri. Challenge ni fún Black Lion. Anytime, any day, tó bá jẹ́ lórí platform ẹ̀ náà máa wá. Pé kó wá fún wa ní evidence, not evidence, pé kó ṣe àwọn kan béèrè pé document. It's not about document. Ọ̀rọ̀ document kọ́ lélẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ ọgbọ́n ṣé Black Lion tó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà yẹn ṣé nígbà tí wọ́n declare America ṣé bó ṣe operate nìyẹn after that declaration. So what's all this nonsense? Now let's come back again. Some of you will never understand that being a traditionalist is who we are. And we must appreciate that. We must love that. Why are you celebrating Valentine today? Ẹlòmíì mọ the genesis of Valentine. Happy Valentine. 14th of February. Hey. Because it has been embedded, it has been sold out, and it's also a way of money. Gbogbo tó bá jẹ́ red lẹ́ni ló máa tà. Ó lè má tà lọ́la o, but lẹ́ni òun ló máa tà. And we are talking about in trillions of dollars. So kí ló dé táwa náà promote ìṣẹ̀ṣe wa? Ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn hills tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, Ìdànrè, ní Oǹdó, ní Èkìtì, tí a lè transform, tó máa fún wa ní revenue, tó máa fi wa lọ́kàn balẹ̀. But because nobody wants to believe in that anymore. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó sọ Yorùbá nation, kó wá fi knock Christianity. Ṣé Christian ń gbádùn nínú Nàìjíríà lénìí? Ṣé Muslim ń gbádùn nínú Nàìjíríà? Maybe some of them, àwọn tó bá ní influence. And that is why we are saying, it does not matter. Ó lè máa wò mí kó máa ṣe pé you will suffer if that election goes ahead as planned. But I know that the election that you think will go ahead as planned is also going to have a lot of problem inside. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń gbọ́ mi lénìí, I will continue to remind you from today that within the next 15 days, there will be a lot that will happen in what you have seen and what you have not seen before. But kí ni way forward àwa nísìn? Àwa tá pera wa lọ́mọ Yorùbá nation. It is for us to wait for further instructions from our leaders. Ó lè slow fún wọn, it's okay. Ó lè fi fast ìfẹ́ lómi, which is what they are doing by saying they have a deluded and illusion country called Yoruba nation. They have a Yoruba country, and they are talking as if we are still in a even gan nígbà dark age gan wọ́n ní sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Èmi ti wo tíyàn bá lọ jà lábàwọn British àwọn empire níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn tó bá dé àdúgbò tó fi lọ gbà wọ́n ń bẹ́ orí lọ wọ́n ń pààyàn lọ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ máa fi èèyàn síbẹ̀ wọ́n tún lọ síbòmíì. Wọ́n náà fi set up interim government. Wọ́n náà fi ṣe this and fi ṣe that. But the gullible Yoruba people from inside and àwọn tó wà níta náà pọ̀ wọ́n wò mí báyìí they are gullibles. Wọ́n fi pé bí ayé tì Onítìrì tábà ayé tì Onítìrì ni àtẹni fún wọn ní platform from the day one. Láti beginning Bankole sọ ju Onítìrì lọ. Do you know that he has been arrested? Ó wà ní somewhere I think in Benin ó dà ń pé bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ti mú for a different crime. So as a Yoruba person, anybody lady can fún wọn ní platform, because this platform was not just built on Yoruba nation. Maybe you are thinking that the Koiki media around Yoruba nation will build platform, and no. Like I told you, I have lived outside Nigeria for 24 years. Gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ tájọ́ ń ṣe Nigeria tẹ́lẹ̀, gbogbo apárápátá olúkálùkù ti mò ń wọ ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni wọ́n, I don't want to mention his name. He's a security consultant. Ó ti wá Nigeria tèmi mọ̀ for more than 10 years. Ó máa ń ṣe training ni, àwọn kan lè mọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí. Mo rí fídíò ẹ̀kan láàárọ̀, ǹdẹ̀ àwọn náà ti ń ṣe live video. I just come across it about 18 minutes. He's a Yoruba man. Well, but ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn kan láti wà careful because of the nature of what he's doing. And what I mean by that is, he speaks on TVC a lot. Ó máa ń gbé wá as a security consultant. So I don't expect èmi more views lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba nation because we talk. But for those that are saying that because of democracy's sake, just vote who you think will make Nigeria great. Hello? Who among all these criminals, Tenini, these three political parties? Because the major political party, Thomas Faragbara, between now is PDP, APC, and Labour Party, plus Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Belt. Then we have the terrorists. So we are dealing with 7 different elements of people. 3 of them want to keep Nigeria. 3 doesn't want to keep Nigeria. 1 wants to Islamize Nigeria. So you can see that we are in a big mess. When these problems start, between now and whenever it's going to start, I emphasize that if anything goes bust in Nigeria today, prepare for at least 6 months before we can think of even a roundtable conversation. 6 months. Because of there needs to be a lot of destabilization. Number 1, election is not going to come into conclusion, even if election goes ahead as planned by the same people that are going to disrupt it. The Yoruba people and the Biafra people are just asking for their right. They are not asking to destroy Nigeria. But their right can also bring down Nigeria. But the relationship that Nigeria have with so many countries, Nigeria has great relationship with many countries around the world. I can assure you, without even looking at thesis or book or anything, most of those countries will not operate in Nigeria for the next 6 months. For the next 6 months, don't expect a great smooth transmission between all these countries. The reason for that is thesis Eshegoni Yawa Ola Odus. Omodi, because ìlú wo ló fẹ́ wá kówó sínú ibi tí system tí kò ní stability. Why do you think people move their businesses to Ghana? Because they are seeing Ghana as a projection where there can be stability. There's no stability in Nigeria. Kò ń ṣe pé torí pé kò síná, kò ń ṣe pé torí pé kò sómi, kò ń ṣe pé torí pé kò sí the human talent. The human talent is in every one of you. But nobody wants to invest in a society that they will not be able to take back their returns. Tibani, 20 million pieces of these. Wallahi, mo lè make owó ní Nigeria. Ta ló agree pẹ̀lú mi? Kí má ta ní 500 naira. Ta ló agree pẹ̀lú mi? Tibani 20 million. Mo lè make owó tó pọ̀. How many people agree? Kí ni tí ma fi ń tọ́ ètè ní gbogbo àtẹ máa ń rí yẹn? Tibani 20 million of it. Ṣé mo lè dolówó Nigeria bí? Ẹ sọ yes or no now. Ṣé mo lè dolówó Nigeria? Kí ni tí ma ń lò yìí tí ma fi ń pa ètè mi? Ara crude oil ọ̀nà tí ń extracted. Vaseline ni. Tó mọ̀ pé inú bí ṣe dolówó yẹn, ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀ka padà sí burúkú. Ṣé mọ̀ pé èèyàn tó lè dolòṣì? Ta ló tó agree pẹ̀lú ẹ̀? Bí ṣe di olówó nínú Nigeria pẹ̀lú pé mo ń ta kíní, whether mo import ẹ̀, whether mo produce ẹ̀. Ṣé mọ̀ pé èèyàn tó lè dolòṣì in no time? Kí ló rò pé ó ń fà? In tó ń fà ojú pé kò sí policy to protect kíní tí mo ń ta yìí pẹ̀lú government of the day. And that is why ìwọ tó wà nílé tẹ̀sí fáwọn diaspora sílẹ̀, ìwọ tó wà nílé ló ṣe ṣoríire torí pé o lè rógo yẹn lò. Sanwó-Olú lè máa campaign káàkiri pé àwọn máa ṣe títì. Ẹ̀ ń ṣe títì fún ẹni tẹ́bi ń pa. Ẹ̀ ń ṣe títì fún ẹni tí kò ní education. Ẹ̀ ń ṣe títì fún ibi tí kò sí welfare. Let me say this clearly. The Yorubas at home, they are strained. What is frustrating you, we understand that. But one thing I can say to you is, I know not everybody wants us to leave Nigeria after Bank Paro for an hour. but mo sọ fún yín pé no businesses will come to Nigeria in the next 4 years. Gbogbo businesses tó fẹ́ wá sí Nigeria has been put on hold. The businesses tó fẹ́ wá sí Nigeria wọ́n fi wá take risk méjì, risk pé àwọn ò ní lè pull owó wọn out tí wàhálà bá dé. And that is exactly why Qatar pẹ̀lú àwọn other airline they are concerned. Bí a kì í ṣàlàyé fún ẹ bí yẹn ṣe ń work. O lówó lóòótọ́ but ìjọ kan wà o kàn fẹ́ sáré lọ sí South Africa. That's tó bá rí visa South Africa gbà because o lè rí UK visa gbà kò ń ṣe pé tó bá rí UK visa gbà á jẹ́ pé ohun Elédùmarè ni. Kò ń ṣe pé nígbà tó bá lọ bẹ àfáà kan, bẹ babaláwo kan, bẹ wòlíì kan. There is a system that has been put in place that stopped us from getting our visa free in 1980 by Margaret Thatcher. Tí wọ́n fi wá fi àwa sí condition pé ká lọ apply for visa tó o bá dẹ̀ gba visa yẹn o lose owó ẹ̀. And people are doing trial luck juicy tó máa bá wọlé student ni àmọ́ bó ṣe lè wọlé that àwọn kan máa perfect ò lè lọ. I do not do visa. Bí àwọn kankan bá pè ní anywhere tó bá ní all these guys Koiki máa ń bá wọn ṣe visa irọ́ ni. But I will do lectures on my 24 years in UK at the appropriate time. 24 years kò ń ṣe ọmọdé 365 days. Mo ní ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo lè máa sọ ní 30 minutes. Màá kọ́ máa ṣe video 30 minutes. My life in UK. Maybe I'll start that anytime soon. Bí àyà máa fẹ́ mi náà ní revenue. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì wa kan, ó fi ìwé wọn ránṣẹ́. Wọ́n anytime tí bá ti fẹ́ kọ̀wé mi, àwọn ready. I have a lot of notes. Tí mo ń kọ lójoojúmọ́. Gbogbo ìkíní notes ni. And I have them even up to here. Gbogbo tí mo ti lò in the last 3 years. Not everything, we will reveal. Ele was when Tiba padà sí Ele nísìn because I'm at Joint Star Radio. Mo ti ń run late. I'm at end broadcasting. Mo fẹ́ padà sẹ́yìn kíkọ lọ́wọ́ kí la kọ síbí báyìí. Clearing house, Baba information that won't be distorted radio station. Nígbà tá a fi sọ̀rọ̀ radio lélẹ̀. Shortwave radio 9.8 million, 10 million. Nothing wrong for anyone doing anything for Yoruba. But proposal decision pull all our money into one fund. Our meeting to attend lele. Board of Trustees committee charged to make decision. Pẹ̀lú time. Oh, okay. Ìgbà tí mo táwọn ẹ̀wọ̀n pé gbọ́nmi gbẹ̀dú máa ń sọ pé wọ́n pè mí sínú meeting kan. Ó last 15 hours. Nígbà tó ní mo kówó jẹ. Mo wá tẹ́nìkan bá sọ̀rọ̀ máa kọ time tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ máa document ẹ̀ lélẹ̀ gbogbo tó máa lọ nínú ìwé mi nìyẹn mo ṣàwọn pé wo lélẹ̀ at 22:40 p.m. mo rántí pé ìyá mi dáadáa yèyé dára níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn ní exactly 22:53 p.m. lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ conversation tiwọn mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí answer gbogbo wọn lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan question wọn mo kọ sílẹ̀. Mo jẹ́ kí gbogbo wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tán wọ́n á respond lé gbogbo ẹ̀ lé lórí mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run ó ṣe kí ni ó vindicate mi gbogbo ẹ̀ kà nínú ìwé dáadáa mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì wa yẹn mo ti appreciate yín but mo ti rí ìwé yẹn thank you so much ìwé tẹ́ fi ránṣẹ́ sí mi oríṣiríṣi don't come this side gbogbo wọn pátápátá mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe kí ni not yet almost so ọmọ borí owó lélẹ̀ nígbà tó mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ ní 23:42 p.m. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi wọ́n lè máa wò mí báyìí nísìn ìyá náà máa kẹ́ accusation asset is wọ́n ní mi mo ní radio station yìí radio tá a ti ṣe nígbà yẹn àwọn rẹ ti pé wọ́n ní ṣé Koiki Media ló ní ṣé ó pọ̀ jù tèmi gan bá ní radio Ọlọ́run vindicate mi 15 hours la fi sọ̀rọ̀ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn láti alẹ́ bàbá Èkìtì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ ní 23:43 p.m. wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa gbogbo relationship yẹn ti build padà nísìn pẹ̀lú àwọn àtàwọn tọ́jọ́ wà lẹ́kìtì wọ́n lè mi wọn fi dé Èkìtì rú níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn àdẹ̀dúpẹ́ pé kò ń ṣe mi ó dà pé Awíkóńkó náà sọ̀rọ̀ at exactly 2 minutes past 12 midnight l'Awíkóńkó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ ta ló tún sọ̀rọ̀ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn gbogbo ẹ̀ Casmon bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ ní at exactly 21 minutes past ó lélẹ̀ gbogbo eléyìí lẹ máa rí nínú ìwé mi tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ pé mi mo kówó rédíò jẹ ẹ ti rántí gbogbo lọ wútú àwọn ìlànà dẹ̀ dákẹ́ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn wọ́n kọ statement jáde pé Koiki kówó fáwọn ọwọ́ àwọn olówó wà gbogbo problem tó ń lọ pẹ̀lú ti Sunday Igboho níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn kò jẹ́ ká ti sọ̀rọ̀ rédíò gbogbo wọn lélẹ̀ every question tí gbogbo wọn béèrè ni mo answer Ìṣọ̀kan media ó dà ń pomi yalé nìyẹn òun bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ ní at exactly 42 minutes ìjọ náà lọ́rùn mọ̀ pé journalist ló ń bá deal wàláì nígbà tí bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí máa ní o bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ ní at exactly 42 minutes past 12 midnight gbogbo question tó béèrè ni mo answer gbogbo question wọn ni mo kọ sílẹ̀ document lélẹ̀ mẹ́ntẹ́ ń bá deal ẹ rò pé jágbàjàgbà lẹ́ ń bá deal ni mo sọ fún yín pé èmi fi ara mi sínú tí mo ń ṣe nǹkan ọ̀fẹ́nẹ̀ tí ilé mi lójoojúmọ́ ẹ wá rò pé mi ń ṣeré ẹ wá ní ìyá onítìrí kan tá ni ìyá onítìrí as much as we love her kọ́ wà lójú wọn bí tó wà nísìn kọ́ máa ṣàwẹ́ awareness ni gbogbo tó ń ṣe yẹn ìyẹn kan wá dé wọn sọ fún mi pé ìyá onítìrí pé ẹ mọ bí tẹ́mi ẹ mọ accusation tó fèmí sí lórí ẹ̀ gbòhun lélẹ́yìí ọmọ bọ̀tágán sọ̀rọ̀ àṣekúṣẹyẹ ọmọ àṣekúṣẹyẹ yẹn ó sọ̀rọ̀ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn ta ló tún sọ̀rọ̀ so mo dúpẹ́ kódà cn ó dà pé bàtà fẹ́ ra Yorùbá Kingdom bàbá àròpọ̀rẹ́ òun bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ ní 10 minutes before 1 a.m. ni bàbá àròpọ̀rẹ́ ó ń béèrè nípa Sienna yẹn dọ́là ó wà lọ́wọ́ ọlá àwọn ìlànà US èmi lọ gbé mọ́tò yẹn fún I could have used it for my own personal interest ó wà ní ọwọ́ ọlá títí dọ̀la bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ that's tọ́ba kódà mọ́tò bọ́ọ̀sì tààrà èmi ni mò ń service nígbà tí mo rí pé gbogbo problem yẹn mo yọwọ́ kúrò nínú ẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀sì tí a rà tí gbogbo wọn tí tẹ́ni máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé òun kówó kan fún Koiki egi nìkan kìnìkan it's all lies wọ́kọ̀ ẹ lè bẹ̀ mí lórúkọ jẹ́ láyé ni torí pé èmi ti rí owó inú owó lọ bí èmi sí inú ọlá lọ bí mi sí mo jẹ ẹ lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó wà ní phase 2 tó bá ń sọ pé gbogbo yunifásitì UK pátápátá èmi ni mo gba brochure ẹ̀ jù gbogbo document ẹ̀ lélẹ̀ ẹ kà nígbà tí ìwé mi bá máa jáde ó kù díẹ̀ kò ń ṣe nísìn bàbá àròpọ̀ rẹ̀ ń béèrè nípa Sienna yẹn níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn àti mọ́tò kan tíyàn kan fún wa mọ́tò tí bàbá kan fún wa àṣẹ ṣẹlẹ̀ àìtàn bàbá yẹn fún wa ní mọ́tò pé ká lò àṣẹ ìwọ nìkan ni mo sọ fún ó ti lọ sọ fún bàbá àròpọ̀ rẹ̀ bí ọ rò pé mo máa fi mọ́tò yẹn fi jó gẹ̀lẹ̀dẹ̀ ni bàbá àròpọ̀ béèrè pé mọ́tò kan tíyàn kan gbé fún ẹ níbo ló wà mo ní wọ́n sọ fún yín náà pé ó gbé mọ́tò fún wa mo ní bàbá yẹn sọ fún mi pé àwọn ò ní sọ fún yàn kankan it's all lies irọ́ ló pọ̀ jù láàrin gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lè bẹ̀ mí lórúkọ jẹ́ mo dẹ̀ sọ fún yín pé láyé ni mo sọ ẹ̀ lè bá rìn mi àti Ìgbòho jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣàlàyé títí dọ̀run àfi tó bá yẹ pé loyalty mi kò sí pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho torí pé mo sọ fún yín pé loyalty mi Ìgbòho ló wà pẹ̀lú ta ló tún sọ̀rọ̀ níjọ́ náà Lady K ìyá Mọ́rẹ́mí tèmi dáadáa òun bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ ní 52 minutes past 12 midnight kí ni Lady K náà béèrè nígbà yẹn ó ní money for Yorùbá nation àti dọ̀rẹ́ nísìnyí gbogbo àti parí ìjà ó ní Lady K mo rántí jọ́ náà lọ́hùn tó bá ń gbọ́rọ̀ mi ọmọ rẹ́rìn wọ́n bi mí pé gbogbo owó tí wọ́n san fún mi wọ́n ní kémi lọ mú rìsíìtì jáde kémi lọ mú PayPal account mi jáde UK àbí níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí gbogbo àti di ọ̀rẹ́ padà nísìn wọ́n ní kí lọ kémi print statement account tèmi jáde ìyẹn PayPal UK àti naira account mi ta ló tún sọ̀rọ̀ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ rédíò yẹn Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn tún padà wá ní 19 minutes past 12 ní 19 minutes past 2 a.m. ó ní do you have any regret with your action wọ́n bí èmi pé ṣé mi ní regret èmi Ọláyọmí Koiki mẹ́ni tẹ́ ń bá deal ta ló tún sọ̀rọ̀ mo ṣáà Ọmọlúkà kẹlẹ̀ wo bí program yẹn ṣe lọ níjọ́ yẹn 15 hours la fi ṣe Ọmọlúkà sọ̀rọ̀ ní 16 minutes past 3 a.m. lóru ta ló tún sọ̀rọ̀ Lady K tún padà wá ní 3:41 a.m. evidence lélẹ̀ èmi ò sọnù mo tọ́jú ẹ̀ pamọ́ bàbá Èkìtì wọ́n tún padà wá ta ló ti anyway aṣáàdúpẹ́ fọlọ́run pé gbogbo ẹ̀ níyànjú ẹ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ sì bílí pé àwọn kówó kan fún Koiki wọ́n ní mò ń ṣe flag ibi tí èèyàn bá ti ń ṣe ènìyàn ti ń jẹ bọ̀ kò sílẹ̀ Yorùbá lénìí tí wọ́n bá sọ pé àwọn ò rí flag gbà so ẹ jẹ́ ká parí ètò yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ so èwo tún lélẹ̀ ń lọ sínú rẹ́kọ̀dì mi cherry 8th of July 2021 lè dé tẹ́lẹ̀. nígbà tí nǹkan ṣì ń lọ bó ṣe jẹ́ kó lọ 21st of July ó dà pé gbogbo táìmì lọ ti mú àwọn Lady K oríṣiríṣi aṣáàdúpẹ́ fọlọ́run ṣá aṣáàrí gbogbo ẹ̀ so gbogbo ẹbẹ́ yìí nísìn so tó bá ṣe ń tán ni mò ń rà mí ó ti di èmi wà lókè o mẹ́ta lélẹ̀ biography mi ẹ̀ kà dáadáa níjọ́ tó bá di ìgbà tí àsìkò bá tó but for now our focus is still Yoruba nation no going back ẹ jẹ́ ká fọkàn wá balẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ti wà strain tiwa ni pé ká má fi lọ́rùn lẹ̀ ká gé lọ́rùn mo ní láti lọ nísìn 3 minutes before 11 mo ti pẹ́ díẹ̀ nílé ẹ máa lọ darapọ̀ mọ́ Star Radio mo nílé set up because máa kọ lọ straight pẹ̀lú Star Radio ni máa lọ sókè láti lọ dé pẹ̀lú yẹn so mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ má jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rù bó bá wọn Nigerian government kó máa sọ pé àwa la fẹ́ dá election àwọn ló fẹ́ dàrú fúnra wọn àwa kọ́ la fẹ́ dàrú àníri jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ẹ má bínú pé mo lè dárúkọ anybody ìyá mi Pastor Mo gbogbo yín pátápátá ni mo rí tá bá parí Star Radio màá wá start a fresh program bí a later so but for now mo ní lè start because a ti ṣe ìkan láàárọ̀ yìí àbí Azeez ìwọ oúnjẹ òun máa ń ju cash out fún mi ní ẹ máa lówó lọ́ntì ẹ mọ̀ pé mídíà ní láti máa lówó tá a bá rówó a lè ṣe nǹkan kan ẹ máa jẹ́ kówó wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni human beings are difficult but I've been able to manage pẹ̀lú ẹ̀yin náà ti manage mi for 3 years àbẹ́ ẹ̀ manage mi tó so mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín ẹ pàdé mi lórí Star Radio ká lọ ṣe wòtòwòtò fún Nigerian government thank you so much have a very good morning odò agbèwà kò ní gbé ọ̀dàlẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ mi náà lọ dàlẹ́ bẹ̀ kó má gbè mí rárá kò ní rí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ bye for now.